Okay, back at you with another quick hit. Lord willing, this will be edifying, right? This lesson is going to be based on iconoclasm, right? Iconoclasm, which was a defacing of the images during the Dark Ages, right? Because we were ruling in the Dark Ages. So we're going to bring this out. Lord willing, this will be edifying. It ain't going to be too long because I want to save like data. So let's start on Job 9 and 24. And some of the pictures I'm going to show you is of Israelites that were scaffolding in Rome. You know the whole scaffolding building, all that goes back to Rome. And we're going to show you some images as well. And Lord willing, this to be edifying. Let's go to Job 9 and 24. This is Job 9 and 24. Check this out. Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. It's given. Right? So, yeah, the wicked are ruling, but it was given into their hand for a particular amount of time. Right? Type in the Renaissance. Type in the Medici family. They were taken down by the crime family. The crime family was known as the Borgias. Type in the episode Borgia. First crime family. Right? They took down the other, basically they took down our people because our people were sinning, right? So let's go to it. Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? It says he covereth the face of the judges. We know this is twofold, but stay on one thing for now. He covereth the face of the judges. Who are the judges? We are the judges, you Israelites. We were the true judges. So he covered our face during captivity, right? And this way you got all around Europe, you got our images. And we love images because you go to any Negro's house or whatever, our people, what do they have? They have these images, photos of their family and cousins and aunties and, you know, nieces, nephews, children. This is how you know it was our people. Even when you go into some of the famous cathedrals today, what do you see? You see dark images that were defaced, or people that tried to deface all around Europe, all around the UK, right? Even Eastern Europe, all around Europe, because they tried to destroy our images. It's called iconoclasm. And this was during the Renaissance period, okay? And it says he covered the face of the judges. So that's what he done. He covered our face. Right? He covered our face during captivity. Okay? It was a depicting of our images. Iconoclasm. From icons, it means destroying of icons. Okay? That's what he done. Right? Destroyed it. Well, you know what? He couldn't get rid of all of them. There were so much images, he couldn't get rid of all of them. But he tried to destroy our images, right? During Europe, okay? But he couldn't get rid of it. So we went to that now. Go to Revelations. I love doing these lessons, man. Revelations 20. That's why you got to go into history as well and understand, yeah, when you're reading this Bible, you have to have a certain level of understanding, okay? Certain level. Go to Revelations now, 20. Where should we start? 20. And I saw an angel come down from the heaven having a key of the bottomless pit, which is Europe. Europe was known as that bottomless pit, right? Nothing was coming out of Europe. That's why the people in Europe, they had to flee to America. No herbs there, no spices. It was like a desolate, low region. And the great chain in his hand, and the angel had the great chain in his hand, and he laid hold on the dragon. The dragon was the ancient Roman Empire that got took down by Israelites. Type in September Severus. Type in September Severus. These were certain men, gladiators, that got up in Rome, our people Israelites, but they had so much power, they managed to take down, or take down the Roman Empire, and they called it the Holy Roman Empire. There was a reason why it was called holy, and who were the holy people? Israelites. So our people, they took that down. This is what they don't, you know what? They do show you this. They show you what on sometimes BBC News. They've done lessons on September Severus. This was our people, right? That old serpent. So he took down that old serpent, the old devil, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years. This was at a certain period of time, right? The Byzantine Empire, it was, how long was it till? The Dark Age. It was from, we ruled him from about, what was it? I don't know, 900s. I don't know how long it was. For a long time. Right? For a long time. Just before Job, you read Job, I don't know how long that is, but we were ruling for a very long time, because Job talked about how he had these nations in captivity. Okay? And it says, Baba Kishar, check this out, and cast him into the bottomless pit and shut him up and set a seal upon him. So that's what they don't teach you. No, they were slaves for a certain amount of time. They got pushed out. They got pushed out of Europe. They were in the caves, man. That's what they're not teaching you. And it says, Baba Kishar, check this out. And that you should deceive the nations no more till the 1,000 years be fulfilled. So his whole job was to deceive the nations until that 1,000 years be up. And that 1,000 years was from what? I think it was about 1300s or about 900s to about 1600s or 1800s. That's when they came into power, right? That's when they came into power. I like dogs, they're loyal. So that's when they came into power. I think it was about 1800s to 1900s. That's when they were in power, right? Because we were still ruling. Even during the 1800s, you still had our people in somewhat power positions. And this is where you get the Saxon Coburg. I don't know all the different names. That's what, a German royalty. That's really our people. But they're usurpers. The royal family, they were usurpers, right? That was all of our people. You talk about the royal this, royal that. Well, who were the royalty according to the scriptures? The royalty are the Israelites. Okay. Bear me just a minute. So we went to that Baba Kishar. This is a little like history lesson right now. Right? Type in Renaissance periods. And I've got something in Ecclesiastes. See if I can find it. We got Ecclesiastes as well. Hold on just a minute. So we got Ecclesiastes 9 and 11. I'm just going to pause this because I don't want to waste my battery. So like about that, I found it. It's Ecclesiastes 10 and 7. I have seen servants upon horses. So the servants would be Esau, which during the Renaissance period, he was our servant and he was our slave during the Renaissance. This was during the early Dark Ages, right? Servants upon horses, because the Rothschilds and these elite families, they have all the research, everything. They know who they are. They know they're Esau according to the Bible, right? And it says, Baba Kishar, check this out. I have seen servants upon horses, right? Servants. Horse represents sovereignty. A horse represents power, dominion, right? So they're in dominion now, right? And princes walking as servants upon the earth. This is what Solomon saw. And princes walking as servants upon the earth. What in princes? What does Israel mean? Yasharallah, prince of power. Now we're walking as servants, man. So the tables have turned. We are royalty. Don't see yourself as lower, you're lower class. We are the creme of the creme, but our people don't act like it. There's so much more to us than drug dealing, being a fast runner, rapping. No, bro. And it says, but and playing football. Yeah, pass the ball. Pass. Do a cross. Like, bro, that's low level. But they want you to think that way. All you can do is kick a ball, kick a football around. Bro, there's talented football players all up in the ghetto, but they're just not getting sorted out. There's talented rappers everywhere, but that's just the same thing. But that's what they want you to believe. That's what you're good at. Okay. There's more to us than that. So bear me just a minute. Where was I? These are my train of thought now. These are my train of thought now. Where was I? Shit. Where was I? So lucky about that. Yeah, and kings, yes, servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon it. That's us. Walking as servants. But the tables are turning because we're in captivity due to our disobedience. Type in Renaissance, type in iconoclasm, type in Russian icons, type in dark arts, and see what comes up. You're going to have all these different images of so-called Negroes in the cathedrals with their nose like busted off. That's what they were trying to do, deface the images. And sometimes they would paint over it in white. Okay. So I'm thinking, you know what? I'm going to shut off here. Lord willing, this is edifying. Right? And until the next one, Shalom.